Geographical and historical context. Amsterdam's canals. Amsterdam's canal system is one of the most defining features of the Dutch capital. Often called the Venice of the North, the city's canals were meticulously designed in the 17th century during the Dutch Golden Age. The primary goal was both practical and aesthetic, facilitating trade, managing water levels in the low-lying city, and creating an efficient urban transport system. Today, the three main canals, Herengracht, Keizersgracht, and Prinsengracht, form a semicircular belt around the city center, now recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Historically, the canals were crucial for trade and defense. The Netherlands, known for its mastery of water management, built an advanced system of locks, bridges, and waterways that prevented flooding and allowed economic prosperity. Unlike natural rivers, these canals were entirely man-made, engineered to suit urban expansion. Lisbon's river, the Tagus. Lisbon's relationship with water is centered around the Tagus River, Rio Tejo, the longest river in the Iberian Peninsula, stretching over 1,000 kilometers from Spain to the Atlantic Ocean. Unlike Amsterdam's artificial canals, the Tagus is a natural waterway that has shaped Lisbon's history for centuries. It was the launchpad of Portugal's Age of Discoveries in the 15th and 16th centuries, with explorers like Vasco da Gama setting sail from its shores. The river's deep waters made Lisbon a major port for global trade, and even today, it remains an important hub for commerce and tourism. Unlike Amsterdam's compact canals, the vast expanse of the Tagus gives Lisbon a maritime character, with sweeping riverfront views, historic waterfront neighborhoods, and iconic bridges like the Ponte 25 de Abril and Vasco da Gama Bridge. Urban planning and architectural influence. Amsterdam's canals, a planned cityscape. Amsterdam's canals were designed as an extension of the city's urban planning, making it one of the first planned cities in Europe. The canal rings helped structure neighborhoods, defining the city's layout. Narrow, tall canal houses with large windows line the waterways, reflecting Dutch architectural precision and the economic boom of the 17th century. Bridges are another defining feature. There are over 1,500 bridges in Amsterdam, connecting neighborhoods and offering scenic views. The city's reliance on cycling and pedestrian pathways along the canals makes it an eco-friendly, compact metropolis. Lisbon's river. An expansive waterfront. In contrast, Lisbon's cityscape is not structured around canals, but rather spreads out along the hills rising from the Tagus River. The riverbanks have historically been centers of commerce, from the bustling Cais do Soder to the elegant Praça do Comércio. Architecturally, Lisbon blends Moorish, Manueline, and Pombaline styles, reflecting its long history. The wide Avenida Ribeira dos Nós, once a shipbuilding yard, has been transformed into a leisure promenade, contrasting Amsterdam's narrower canal pathways. Unlike the cozy enclosed feel of Amsterdam's canals, Lisbon's riverfront is vast and open, providing panoramic views, maritime breezes, and an expansive sense of space. Economic and cultural impact. Amsterdam's canals. Tourism, business, and local life. Amsterdam's canals are central to its economy and culture. They drive a thriving tourism industry, offering canal cruises, historic houseboats, and waterfront cafes. The canals are also home to a mix of residential and commercial spaces, with some of the world's most expensive real estate found along the Herengracht. Waterways play a key role in the city's sustainability, with floating markets, houseboats, and modern urban projects focusing on water-based living. Events like King's Day turn the canals into vibrant party zones, reinforcing their cultural importance. Lisbon's river trade, industry, and leisure. The Tagus River has long been Lisbon's economic backbone. From maritime trade in the Age of Discoveries to modern shipping and fishing industries, the river supports significant commerce. Today, cruise ships dock in Lisbon, bringing thousands of visitors annually. Culturally, the river is linked to Lisbon's soul, inspiring fado music, art, and literature. Festivals, seafood markets, and waterfront events like Nos Alive Festival create a dynamic social scene. The riverfront areas are increasingly becoming gentrified with trendy cafes, restaurants, and luxury apartments, much like Amsterdam's canal districts. Transportation and lifestyle differences. Amsterdam's canals. A water-based transit system. Amsterdam's canals serve as both scenic and functional transportation routes. While cycling is the dominant mode of transport, the canals offer boat taxis, ferries, and private boat tours. Many locals own small boats, using the canals for leisure rather than necessity. Amsterdam's compact urban planning makes it pedestrian and bike-friendly, with limited need for cars. The canals enhance the city's relaxed, slow-paced lifestyle, encouraging a deep connection with water. Lisbon's river, bridges, ferries, and ocean access. Unlike Amsterdam's canals, Lisbon's Tagus River is primarily crossed via bridges and ferries. The Ponte 25 de Abril, resembling San Francisco's Golden Gate, connects the city to the south, while ferries transport commuters between Lisbon and Almada. The river also serves as a gateway to the Atlantic, linking Lisbon to global shipping routes. The waterfront areas offer beaches, sailing, and water sports, creating a coastal lifestyle distinct from Amsterdam's canal-focused way of life.